With our introduction to notes, I'd like to revisit the two notes we created earlier that were starting with the letter A and AB. So AA is at the very top. You might recall we did this, just a random splatter of information. Splatter, that's a good word. And I'm just showing you some shortcut keys that I added after the recording, how to bring up colors. What I didn't share with you was how to listen to the recording or double click and see the transcription of the recording. I didn't share that with you, but that's why it's here now. And what I did is I took this recording that I made when I was doing it so you could come back, and I added the recording to a new note. So this is the new note recording. So everything I did is recorded here. And I took that recording and added it to a note. So it's a way of saving it. Seemed like a good idea. What I want to do is now build on this concept of notes and tags. Obviously, these pertain to notes. And over here, I have a folder called Notes, which is kind of nice. That's where I put these two notes, no pun intended. I've got a lot of notes in here. How many? 22. And if we scroll down a little bit, the various notes, whatever they are, we have these pound sign keyboard. And what else do we have here? Anything with pound signs here? Excel training? No, no. But here we can see we have pound sign photos. So in this folder called Notes, I have a note that has a pound sign called Photos. Oh, well, look at this. So the name of this note is called Images, and it's located in the folder called Notes. And if I scroll down, we'll explain what that means later. Down here at the bottom, and I like keeping those tags up at the top. Wow, all the way down. My goodness, I have no idea why these are all here. But in here, I don't see it must be at the top. I apparently have a tag called Photos, and I'm not seeing it. That's very interesting because it says it right here, Photos. I don't quite see it, so let's add it right now. I'll add a pound sign. Wow, look at that. As soon as I type a pound sign, it puts a list in front of me. And usually they're in alphabetical on not all devices. All devices act differently depending on the application. The application here is Notes. So this should be pound sign photo. So there it is. Notice it's in blue. Once you bring a tag into a note, that tag, pound sign photos, turns blue. And I could put in here pound sign, and the last tag you use goes at the top. I'll now put here, what else? Maybe put something, notes. Let's call it keynote, whatever. It doesn't matter. We can delete it. So every time I add a note, and I can put them alongside each other, they don't have to be underneath. Just put something here again. Doesn't matter. Making stuff up. If I made a mistake, just delete the note. That's all I need to do. Well, let's talk about those two notes I made earlier. And I like putting the tags at the top. So a tag starts with a pound sign, and I'm going to type in the letter N, and it quickly went down to the two choices there. I'll say this is a pound sign for a tag called Notes, plural. Might want a blank line after that. And here's another one. Now let's go back here, the folder. Now we're in the folder. We have 22 items in the folder called Notes. If I scroll down, there is my tag called Notes. And I sure don't have 22 there. So, but they all have in blue at the top or bottom the word Notes. You can see them. Got the idea. And the one we just added was this one right here. AA, this is a new note. If we go back up to Notes and we find AB, we'll add a tag, pound signed, and we'll add Notes. It's still in the folder. It's still in iCloud. That's where all notes are. Take a look at it. There it is, AA, AB. It's not a copy. It's just a pointer. You're not duplicating the note. These are just pointers pointing to all the notes in iCloud. And if I gave it a tag, I filter out only the notes that have the tag #notes. You can add more notes to it. Let's see, what's a good one here? Crafting the perfect, that's fine. Let's see, we'll put here, maybe get rid of this one here. We'll get rid of this one, and it is a video, so maybe we'll add a new note called #secrets. And you notice there is no tag called secrets. So we'll just make one up on the fly, press enter, there it is. Go back up to the cloud, see all of them. Scroll down to tags, looks for secrets. Hello, there you are, only one. So that's how you use notes with tags and tags with notes. What I'll do now is get rid of this. It's gone, and there is no tag called secrets. You can have as many tags as you like. They are put in alphabetical order for you. You can put them at the top, the bottom, in any order you like. And that is the conclusion of using tags with notes in a folder called Notes. Thanks for your attention.